It is always cookie season, and a local baker is ready to teach you how to make your cookies like extra special beautiful. Give it up for the owner of the Cookie Creative, Cori Robinson, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No, I appreciate it because we're going to get a look at this. These aren't just cookies, Cori. These are little works of art. I really do. I always try to start a segment with a compliment, and these are amazing. Look at how beautiful these are, audience. Isn't this great? Yeah. So, what exactly, I love the name of your place, Cookie Creative. What do you guys do exactly?
So it's really just me, and I teach people workshops on how to make royal icing cookies. So
this is royal icing. May I ask you, what is the difference? What is royal icing, and why is it different from, like, I don't know, a buttercream that I see out of the Great British Bake Off? Do you watch that, by the way?
I have watched it, yeah. Okay. It's fantastic.
Isn't it?
Yes,
don't you love Mary Berry?
Oh, my gosh.
I want her to be like a third grandma. But anyway,
right.
Okay, so royal icing, what is it?
So it's a little bit different than normal icing, and what makes it really unique is its ability to dry in this really nice, smooth surface here. Yeah. And
look at it. Audience, look how perfect. Eric, let's get a shot of this. Look how unbelievably perfect. And that's the product, so that's the result of using royal icing.
That's the result of it, yep.
Ingredients-wise, Cori, is there a different, what's in the royal icing?
So royal icing is traditionally made with egg whites, confectioner's sugar, a little bit of flavoring like vanilla extract, and then cream of tartar. We have this vodka here for the painting, but we'll go into that more.
I was like, is there vodka icing? I was like...
No vodka icing. Yeah. Vodka will go.
Now the audience is they're like, now these are really good cookies.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Okay.
But I actually make my royal icing a little bit differently. So I use something called aquafaba instead of egg whites.
Aquafaba.
Aquafaba.
What in the wide world of Oprah is that? What is that?
So aquafaba is actually made using chickpeas or cannellini beans.
Okay.
And it's the byproduct of cooking beans in water. So the water actually absorbs some of the starches and the proteins from the water, and it whips up just like egg whites would.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna show me how to try to get close to what you do. I don't think but I'll try. What are we doing?
Okay, so first we're gonna flood a cookie really quickly.
We're gonna flood it?
Flood a cookie.
Oh, I'm loving these terms today.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So this is a flooded cookie, and this is what we're going to do. So we start with our plain cookie here. And
is that a shortbread cookie?
It's not a shortbread. It's a traditional sugar cookie.
A traditional sugar cookie,
But I've got a tipless pastry bag here, and I'm just going to cut a little bit off the end. And then
I'm glad you're doing this first, because in the history of the show, I am really bad with the pastry bags. I do not ice well. I don't know what my problem is.
Well,
but
you might have to give it a try here.
Yeah.
I'll show you how.
Okay.
So you just want to hold it between your thumb and forefinger here, and then you just give it a little squeeze.
And this is the flooding process.
This is well, I'm actually doing an outline around the cookie first.
Oh, kind of like a dam.
Yes.
Kind of like a levee.
Exactly. It is actually referred to as the dam, and it's going to hold in that flood.
Shut up!
Yeah.
See?
This guy knows what's up.
My family laughs at me that I watch too much Great British Bake Off, but I do learn something.
Yeah, you know what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, so this is the flood icing, and the difference between this and the piping icing is that it has just a little bit more water added to it, so it's a little bit more liquid.
Comes out more.
Yep. And so I'm just going to go around the inside of the cookie and just fill it. And I'm a little shaky, you guys.
No, it's all right. So you do this, let me get this straight. You do this, because you are the Cookie Creative. You and you alone do every single cookie?
Pretty much, yes. I've had help baking for me, but yes.
You're like the Wonder Woman version of a cookie maker. I mean, you're like Wonder Woman. That is crazy.
So you just kind of flood the inside of the cookie like that, and then when it dries,
it looks like that.
It'll look like this guy.
And then you do some, because again, look, so we do some watercolor too.
Yes,
look at the little Jason Show logo.
So
this is so pretty.
Out of the way.
So when you do watercolor on a cookie, how do you do it?
So that's what the vodka is for.
Yes!
Yeah. Okay. So we've got just some edible dyes here.
Okay.
These are just Chef Master brand, and I just squirted a little bit in each
little container.
Yes. And then I'm going to take my vodka and just kind of drop it in there.
Okay.
And you'll notice I'm only using 3 colors, and it looks like my cookies have a little bit more, but we're just going to kind of overlap them.
Yeah. And it makes it different.
Yeah, similar to your show logo, actually.
I know. Oh, that's out back there, but yeah, okay. And then you do like you would a normal, like on a canvas. You just paint it on there.
Yep.
May I paint a little one before, because we got to get going, but I got to.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So let me give you one.
Blue
here.
is my favorite color, so let's do blue. And I just put it in here?
Yep, just put it in there. Try not to get the gel itself on there,
oh,
but
I already
just
did
the
that.
colored water.
Crap, I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. You can kind of rinse it off a little bit.
Yeah, there we go. I already did that. Okay.
And then you can just kind of
Should I do it
lightly
on this
brush
one?
it on the cookie. Yeah, go right ahead.
This is fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little abstract here. There we go. I don't want to
I love it.
Thank you.
Yes, and then you can do a little splash if you want to. Just kind of tap that brush.
That was worthless.
Beautiful.
Give it up for Cori, everybody. For more information, the website's at the bottom of your screen. Check out thecookingcreative.com.